This seems like it's finally dry, so I'm going to put some finish on it, and we will see if it lifts or moves or does anything I don't want it to do. Oh, I'm getting a lot of bubbles. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of bubbles. I think I put too much finish on. I also used a different brush that I've never used. I usually use a foam brush, not even this foam brush, but a different one. And I'm regretting how much I put on, and also the brush, because yeah, those bubbles I do not want. So this is going to take some of that off, and hopefully after it's all dry, we're good. Yeah, it looks like, as far as like this being dry, it is. Otherwise, I anticipate that it would be moving around, and it's not. So that's cool. I'm stoked to see how it dries, and I'll update you then. So Rebecca had this idea to do a collab. Um, so she's gonna put some type of animal here. I think this one's supposed to be a bird. I've got another 24 by 36 that has not been painted yet. She did the drawing of the landscape here based off a photo reference, which I put away already. But yeah, so she did that already, and then I did all the painting today. It's still wet in some areas for sure. I did some of the painting yesterday too, but I'm excited to see what she does with it. I've got some paper in case she wants to end up drawing on paper and then like collaging that on here. I'm really excited. I don't know what she's going to do, but it's. I mean, she doesn't know either, which is exciting to take that kind of challenge on and be like, I don't know, I've never done this before, like using oil pastels or the woodies in here. Now that we got a sharpener that she just got shipped to her place today. So we'll see. We will see what happens with this. I'm excited. This definitely was a challenge, and I want to talk more about that with like oil painting and stuff, but I'll leave that for another time because I got to get going here. Yeah, so this is it. It's finished. The finish is dry, so this is like as finished as it can be. I'm still pretty happy with it. I kind of went in depth, like 15 minutes on Instagram about this piece and kind of explained my journey with it, technique, and then concepts and how I came up with the name The Price is Right and the history there behind all of that. And yeah, really pumped about it. A lot of these kind of little imperfections, the drawing that came out, even though I painted on top of it. Yeah, so many little things, and the things I decided to leave just in all these different spots. I'm pumped about it. I'm psyched. I really like it. The more that I look at it or talk about it and point things out, I'm like, man, this just looks like the most amateurish painting in so many ways. But I'm like, okay, but all those mistakes are purposeful. Well, they're purposeful in the fact that they were left, I guess. What do you call mistakes? Like, like having the pink backgrounds show through, not keeping these tight, how loose certain parts are. Like this doesn't seem like it fits with everything else. Like with, the method and just like the standard in which that was kind of painted, because things got tighter, and I can just see the sections of like, oh, I know that day I did from here to here, and then from there to there, and then did like, it's kind of nice being able to see that. And I don't really have that because I haven't had a long journey with a painting before. It's been like, in one sitting kind of thing. So it was just really interesting to be able to look at it and reflect while it was drying and just remember all these things, and like that being left there too. Like, I don't know, I really like it. And I think if it was as clean as could be, like we didn't have anything extra, left there, we didn't see these lines, when I cleaned stuff away, it was like super crisp. Everything was tight. You didn't see the background. Like, if it was super clean and this section even was like painted with the same detail that, like, if everything was the same detail as kind of like here and here and here all the way throughout, it wouldn't be the same painting. I'm sure it'd be a very successful painting as well, but to me, this is a successful painting for the reasons of leaving stuff and just like the journey that I went on with it. Things like this I love, and like this just endless, like using the other end of the brush to get these marks in there. Like, there's so many things I learned with this piece, and I love it. I think oil painting allows the ability to really go back and fix so many things, but with that availability or opportunity, you also get the choice to not take it and leave things and be more decisive about what you leave, because I did wipe away some things. I did clean some things up. It's not like this is a first draft. It's like purposeful, and just that kind of like intention I've never really had to exercise before because I didn't have anything that was like wet long enough. It's Friday. Normally I stop vlogging on Thursday. I don't even know if I have any other material that I've vlogged about this whole week. I've had a rough week. I would like to talk about it publicly at some point, but I will say that I'm back subbing right now, and if you've watched this for a little bit, you probably know how I feel about that. I'm not sure what else to say at this point. I was having a really rough go of things with anxiety and stress and just a lot of stuff going on. And then I think something that would make most people stressed happened, which is why I'm back to subbing, which again, I would like to give more detail about at some point, but I need to figure out some things and read some paperwork first. So, I am definitely, seeking other employment other than subbing, because that's not really where I want to be long term, and it's been long term enough already, even with a couple of gaps of trying some new things. But right now I feel okay, which is surprising, because even before a decision was made for me that contributed to me going back to subbing, I was already in a place where I was just like, I don't know how to deal right now. I don't know how to manage my anxiety. I feel doom. I can't sleep. I'm not functioning. And then that happened. So that's where that's at. I have a whole big video to post on Instagram, and I don't remember what the time requirements are. I might have to split it up somehow into 3 or something. But it's about bike lanes downtown. There's a lot of controversy about that. I did not think I was going to talk about it for almost a half an hour, but I did. So that's going to go up on my Instagram/Facebook if I can figure out how to do it. I don't know if I have to do it, split it in like 3 installments or something, but we'll see. I'm hoping. I don't even know. Like right now, I'm not feeling as anxious as I thought I would feel with having that bomb dropped on me after everything else that was going on. So I'm not really sure how I'm maintaining like myself. Like I don't know how I'm okay right now. But I'm thankful, I guess. Anyway, I think that's it. Again, I don't even remember if I vlogged anything else this week. My hair is not where I want it to be. This is the longest I've ever had my hair. I put product in today, and it was not a good time. I like my hair being long and bananas and a little eccentric, but it's new to me. It's new to me. I've never had my hair this long. I don't like when it gets poofy and... Renifer. You need camera time? You need screen time? She's barking at people out there in the gallery because people are loud. You're okay. You're okay. You let them know. You're here. Anyway, I don't really have anything else to say right now. Stick around for future updates.